Hello everyone, I welcome you on board flight of Captain Vijay. Today we will fly through the topic of the difference between a VFR and IFR flight. So fasten your seatbelts as we are ready for takeoff. To understand VFR and IFR flight, let us go back to the history of aviation. When the aeroplanes were first designed many decades ago, pilots used to fly and maneuver the aeroplane looking outside in the sky, horizon and the ground below. They used to fly from place A to place B looking at the ground, following some landmarks like town, river, railway line, roads and correlating these figures with the map. This is visual flying or a VFR flight. Pilots could not fly these aeroplanes safely in night or in day when the horizon was not clear or the ground was not visible due to clouding or poor visibility. But with the advancement of technology, flight instrument called artificial horizon was developed, which could display the pilots inside the cockpit whether the aircraft is flying level, climbing, descending or turning. With the help of this artificial horizon, along with other instruments like Altimeter, Airspeed Indicator and Compass, pilots could fly the aeroplanes looking at the instruments instead of looking outside for the visual reference. And this is what is called instrument flying or an IFR flight. To fly in night, poor visibility or in clouds, pilots have to rely on instruments to fly the aeroplane. With the advent of modern onboard navigation system like VFR, DME and GPS, pilots can follow the correct route without looking at the ground below, and with the help of landing system like ILS, aeroplanes can be flown on instruments up to the point of landing without looking outside. So when pilots fly an aeroplane with visual reference to sky, horizon and the ground below, it is called VFR flight. And when they fly the aeroplane purely with reference to the instrument in the cockpit, it is called IFR flight. So after having learned the basic visual flying skills, pilots have to master the skills for flying the aeroplane with reference to the instruments and appear for a test which is called instrument rating. And any pilot who is not instrument rated are not allowed to fly any IFR flight. So whether a flight can be IFR or VFR will be governed by the weather conditions prevailing at that point of time on the ground or in the sky. And these are called VMC condition or IMC condition. VMC condition is visual met condition and IMC condition is instrument met condition. So what is the VMC condition? VMC met conditions must prevail for you to fly a VFR flight. And VFR flight can be flown only if at or above 10,000 feet, visibility is 8 km or more, separation from cloud is 300 meter vertically and 1500 meter horizontally. Below 10,000 feet, the separation from cloud remains same, but visibility must be at least 5 km or more. And additionally, if you are flying below 1000 feet above the ground, then the ground must be visual at all times to the pilot without any clouding. So if VMC conditions exist, you can fly VFR flight. And you are also allowed to fly IFR flight in case of VMC conditions. What is IMC condition? Instrument met condition. When the VMC conditions does not exist, it is called IMC condition. And you can fly only an IFR flight in IMC condition. In VFR flight, it is the responsibility of pilot to avoid collision with other aeroplanes and obstructions, whereas in IFR flight, air traffic control units like ATC or the radar controller will ensure that the separation is maintained between aircraft to aircraft and aircraft to ground. So hope this video has helped you in understanding what is VFR and IFR flight. With this, we have arrived at our destination. Hope to see you on board again for the next flight. Like, share, subscribe and comment if you wish. Happy landings.